Good afternoon, everybody. It's Ali here. Just an update on the Gus Lamont case in Australia near Adelaide. We do have an update from Hannah of the Newsworthy, which is part of the Channel 4 Australia. So I'll just switch it on. Thank you.
Alongside the little boy's devastated father, says he's certain the 4-year-old isn't on the property.
4-year-old Gus Lamont disappeared from a rural property in South Australia on September 27. Now there's been a tragic new theory about his whereabouts. 7 News reporter Hannah Ford joins me now. Hannah, what's the latest?
Hi there. Yes, well, we've been talking to someone who was part of this search. He's someone who knows that land like the back of his hand. He lives out there. And as soon as word got out that little Gus was missing, he put up his hand and police approved him to come and join the search. He was looking through that land day and night, and he was scouring every piece. Alongside his father, actually, the father of little Gus. We spoke to him and he's told us that he believes that there's absolutely no way that Gus is on that property, which we haven't heard before. Police have said, they will keep searching, that they haven't discounted that he's there. But this is hearing from someone who knows this land. He says he's also put to bed some of the theories that are being out there in terms of a wedge-tailed eagle, dogs, wild pigs. He says none of that sort of animal is on that property. Those theories he believes are completely untrue. He just doesn't think he's there, and that is gut-wrenching to hear. And we haven't heard that yet.
And so where does this go now with the multi-agency search being abandoned?
So we have just got an update from South Australian Police who say they were there yesterday, actually. They were following up on a lead that a footprint was found about 3.5 kilometres from the homestead near Yunta where he went missing, where he was last seen playing in that sand. They went back out there to investigate this new discovery and have since ruled out that footprint. They thought it might have been from Gus, but now believe that it's not from a child. Now, this isn't to be confused with the other footprint that has been found. This was early in the search. They discovered a footprint about 500 metres from the property, just north, and they did and still do believe that was Gus's. But unfortunately, that didn't provide them with any new leads. There was no other tracks from there. That's when they brought in the tracker to see whether they could work out if he was there, where he went from there and in which direction. But there was no trace. That went cold from there. So we now know as well that they have put up a special drone which has specialised equipment with infrared capabilities, and that's been flown above the property and around those surroundings, which is about 470 square kilometres. That whole search area is so expansive, just a vast, huge landscape that they've had to scour. They will take that drone vision back now and analyse every piece of that, every minute, every second, to see whether there is a clue as to where this little boy could be.
Yeah, and absolutely anything at this point would be welcome as the nation holds its breath and waits to see what happened to Gus Lamont. And I would just urge everybody who's looking online, there have been reports that AI-generated content on Facebook has really delivered misinformation, disinformation, suggested that evidence has been found, bloody evidence, which is not the case at all. As you have pointed out, Hannah, the police are yet to really find any trace other than that footprint that you mentioned. So please, don't share that sort of content. I think it's very unhelpful in a situation like this. 7 News reporter Hannah Ford, really appreciate this update on Newsworthy today.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, News Choice, and also